have a 3-year-old son, right? He's about to be 4 in May. And this happened maybe less than a year ago, right? We're playing. And he says, "You're bad. You going to jail."
Oh, ouch.
What?
Yeah.
You know, so being in this work, it made me look at, like, hold on, wait a minute. One, where did you learn that at? Like, where did that, like, why am I going to jail? Why is that already being taught to a 3-year-old that didn't come from me, right? And so it makes me think about, from a community standpoint, where do we start to shift in policing, or prison or jail is not the first response to discipline, even with kids. And a lot of this, you know, this school to prison pipeline we talk about, a lot of that behavior is taught unintentionally or intentionally in our schools, from getting demerits, suspended, and then you expelled, you kicked out, you know, those type of things. How do we correct some of that stuff that I think also plays a part in this system that we're talking about, that is punitive and not restorative?
Yeah, I think we talk about the Cradle-to-Prison Pipeline because we think that kids are targeted from the day they're born in some communities to end up being criminalized and caged. And I think the alternatives, I mean, there's a wide variety. We were talking about earlier, it's about language, it's about culture, it's about relationships, it's about building both transparency and safe, brave space for folks to come in. One of the things that Raheem was part of was organizing with young folks in schools to create different models in the Metro public school system. And it was things like a kid would come in with a hat on. The teacher says, "Take your hat off." Keeps walking. "I told you, take your hat off." Keeps walking. And now they're going to suspend this 14-year-old from school without ever asking, "What's happening with you today?" Turns out his brother was shot the night before. Just coming into school with all this hurt, it shows up. And there's got to be room wherever we are in our communities to recognize the trauma, to invite some kind of listening that moves us to a different place.
A Slice of the Community is made possible by the support of the First Horizon Foundation.